Good day, everyone. The future of customer experience has nothing to do with technology. Let that sink in for a moment. In fact, the more advanced our tech becomes, the more we need to focus on something entirely different. Let me explain why I believe this with a personal story. Last week, I was having dinner with my family at one of our favorite local restaurants. The owner, Maria, came to our table and said, "Mark, I've got that special scallop dish you loved last time. Should I fire that up for you?" I was amazed. It had been months since our last visit, yet Maria remembered not just my name, but what I wanted to eat. That simple gesture made our evening unforgettable. Now imagine that same interaction happening 50 years from now. What elements will remain the same? In a world of AI predictions, virtual reality, and emotion mimicking robots, what will be the key to creating truly outstanding customer experiences? I say it's not technological prowess or data analysis. It's something far more fundamental and timeless. It's that human touch that Maria demonstrated. I'm Mark Levy, and for 2 decades I've helped companies transform their customer experience. Through countless tech trends, I've noticed something remarkable. Fundamental human needs driving customer behavior haven't changed. We're about to embark on a journey to uncover how to craft unforgettable moments that resonate with your customers' hearts, moments that are both cutting edge and timeless. At the core of our exploration is a powerful concept, creating timeless connections in a digital age. How will we harness this knowledge? How will we create experiences that are both relevant today and timeless enough to succeed tomorrow? I'll answer that in a bit. By the end of this talk, you'll have a clear roadmap to create a CX strategy that not only meets today's challenges, but also future-proofs your business for decades to come. I'll share 3 specific actionable steps you can implement immediately, practical tools that have helped companies I've worked with dramatically improve customer satisfaction and loyalty. So, whether you're struggling to connect with customers in this age of AI and automation, or you're simply looking to improve your already strong CX, I promise you'll walk away with concrete ideas that can make a real difference in your business. Now let's explore how we arrived at this crucial moment in customer experience. CX has evolved from personal interactions with local shopkeepers to the standardized efficiency of the industrial age. Remember the early days of IVR? Press 1 for sales, 2 for support. I once spent 2 hours on hold only to be disconnected. I'm sure many of you have similar horror stories. Not exactly the pinnacle of personalized service, was it? Then came the digital revolution. Suddenly we had data, lots of it. We could track every click, every purchase, every interaction. This shift empowered us to better understand our customers and make data-driven decisions. Now we're entering an era of unprecedented technological capability and speed. AI predicts customer needs, machine learning uncovers hidden patterns, and automation handles routine tasks with precision. But will this create a world where every interaction with your brand leaves customers feeling truly seen, heard, and valued? Let's find out together. Now here's the irony of innovation in customer experience. True breakthroughs often come not from adopting the latest technology, but from finding new ways to fulfill age-old human needs. The most innovative companies aren't necessarily those with the most advanced tech stack, but those who best understand and address timeless human desires. 3 fundamental tenets have emerged that form the foundation of any resilient CX strategy. Let's explore the first of these timeless principles. Number 1. Core human needs don't change. Let me illustrate this with a quick story. In 1974, Sarah visited her local bank. The teller, Tom, greeted her by name, asked about her daughter's wedding, and efficiently handled her transaction. Sarah left feeling valued, understood, and well served. Now, for those of you born after the invention of the smartphone, yes, people used to physically go to banks to do their business. Shocking, I know. Now let's jump ahead 50 years. Sarah's great-granddaughter, Emma, manages her finances through a neural interlink to her bank's quantum AI. The AI greets her by thought, congratulates her on her recent promotion, and executes her transaction in milliseconds. Emma, too, feels valued, understood, and well served. Technology has changed dramatically, but what remains the same? Both Sarah and Emma wanted to feel valued, have their needs anticipated, and accomplish their tasks efficiently. The same things Maria did for me at the restaurant last week. To identify these timeless needs in your business, I propose using the Timeless Needs Framework. This tool helps you articulate your customers' core emotional and practical needs, needs that will remain constant regardless of technological advancements. Here's how to start. List all the reasons customers come to you. Then for each reason, ask why 5 times. You'll likely find at the core your customers seek things like security, convenience, recognition, or a sense of belonging. This framework will help you make smarter investments and stay ahead of competitors still chasing every new trend. Now, how can we connect timeless human desires with our quickly changing technological world? This brings us to our second key principle. Number 2, adaptability with a human touch. This principle is about embracing and integrating new technologies while maintaining a focus on human connection and empathy. Let me share an example. I once worked with a major automotive dealer services company. Leadership was convinced that drivers wanted advanced tracking technology in their cars. They believed it would enable new service offerings, increase revenue, and create happier customers. Before confirming that direction, we asked car owners what they really wanted from car dealers. You know what? Not one person mentioned technology. Instead, they talked about feeling informed without being pressured, having service advisors who really listened, and feeling confident in their decisions. It reminded me of my own experiences buying cars. The best experiences weren't about the fanciest tech in the showroom, but about the salesperson who took the time to understand my needs and concerns. We ended up defining a strategy focused on these timeless needs, adaptable to any technology. The result? Customer satisfaction scores climbed significantly. To ensure we always focus on needs and not just the latest tech, let's explore our second tool, technology-agnostic journey maps. These maps focus on the customer's needs and emotions at each journey stage rather than on specific touchpoints or tech. For example, instead of mapping out customer checks website on mobile phone, you might note customer seeks quick information while on the go, feels rushed and potentially anxious. This approach helps you see the journey through the customer's eyes, identify pain points, and create more meaningful interactions. While adapting with a human touch is important, one more vital principle ties everything together. Number 3, create genuine human connections. As a CX leader at a major telecommunications company, I learned this lesson firsthand. We were obsessed with efficiency metrics, and while our numbers looked great on paper, our customer satisfaction scores plummeted. We'd lost sight of the human element in our interactions. I remember sitting in on a call where a customer was trying to explain a complex issue, and our rep kept interrupting with scripted responses. The frustration in the customer's voice was palpable. That was my wake-up call. We radically changed our approach, training our teams to truly listen, empathize, and go off script when needed. We started measuring the quality of conversations, not just their length or outcome. And the result? Not only did our satisfaction scores rebound, but our efficiency improved too. Customers whose emotional needs were met required fewer callbacks, escalated issues less often, and were more patient with complex issues. To consistently create these genuine connections, let me introduce you to the final tool in our CX toolkit. It's called the Humanity Check. It consists of one simple yet powerful question. Does this make our customers feel more understood, valued, or empowered? Ask this for every CX initiative. You might be surprised at how it changes the conversation. Now that we've explored these 3 fundamental principles, you might be wondering, how do we put all of this into practice? How do we weave these insights into the very fabric of our organizations? The answer? The CX Manifesto. A declaration of timeless principles that will shape your customer experience strategy today and guide it for decades to come. It's your constant as technology evolves and markets shift. So, What should your CX manifesto include? Let's break it down. 1. A clear statement of your customer-centric purpose. This is your why. For example, we exist to make our customers' lives easier and more fulfilling. 2. Your core beliefs about customer experience. These are the fundamental truths that drive your approach. For instance, we believe that every interaction is an opportunity to build a lasting relationship. 3. Your commitments to your customers. These are the promises you make and keep, such as we commit always to prioritize our customers' needs over short-term gains. 4. Your approach to technology. This is how you balance innovation with human touch. For example, we will leverage technology to enhance, not replace human connections. And 5. Your promise to your employees. Great CX starts with engaged and supported employees. For instance, we will empower our team members to make decisions that benefit our customers. A great example of living into their manifesto is Zappos, the online shoe retailer, renowned for its amazing customer service. Their approach is guided by principles like deliver wow through service and be adventurous, creative, and open-minded. And these aren't just words on a wall. They're the lifeblood that flows through every decision Zappos makes, from high-level strategy to day-to-day customer interactions. Now, I want you to start envisioning your CX manifesto. What core principles would you include? How would you articulate your commitment to timeless customer needs? How will you ensure that your manifesto isn't a static document, but a dynamic force shaping your customer experience? And keep asking yourself, how does this help us create timeless connections despite digital disruption? As we wrap up, I invite you to take action starting today. Start your timeless needs framework. Create a technology-agnostic journey map, or implement a humanity check. And begin crafting your CX manifesto. Write down your commitment to understanding customers as people, not data points. Declare your dedication to creating genuine connections, to solving real problems, to adding true value. This is how you will create timeless connections in a digital age. This future is within your reach. It starts with recognizing the power of human connection in a digital world. It grows as you align your entire organization around the principles we've discussed today. It flourishes as you consistently deliver experiences that resonate with your customers' deepest needs and desires. And it comes to life balancing technology and humanity. I believe that the future belongs to those who master the art of timeless connections in a digital age. It belongs to those who understand that behind every click, every call, every purchase is a human being yearning for understanding, value, and genuine connection. You have the power to transform not only your customer experience, but also the very essence of your business. You can be the catalyst for a movement that puts human connection at the center of every transaction, interaction, and decision. So I ask you, will you be one of the pioneers in this new frontier of customer experience? Will you show the world that even in our most advanced technological future, it's the human touch that truly matters? The choice is yours. The tools are in your hands. The future of customer experience is waiting to be shaped by visionaries like you. Thank you for your time and attention today. I truly look forward to hearing about the timeless connections you create in your organizations. You can find me online through these links. Have a great day.